Hi everybody, I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'm Dr. Kimber, and we're going to talk about boosting your immune system using two things that you likely have in your kitchen, honey and garlic. And I'm going to make a little concoction with you here today just to help you have something in your medicine cabinet, your toolbox, to help you fight off the colds and flus and whatnot that happen around this time of the year. So please go ahead and put your name and where you're from. You don't have to put your name, but you can put where you're from in the comment section. Let me know where you're from. Ask some questions if you have questions. This is our time to connect and to share a little bit about where you're at and in your health journey. All right, a couple things before we get started. I do want to remind you that October 17 is the next full moon. So we are going to do a 7-day full moon cleanse over that time period to get rid of your parasites. All right, parasites are more active over that full moon. Your serotonin increases as your melatonin decreases. So the change in the Earth's energy and atmosphere causes the parasites to be more active. They come out in your gut, they feed, they mate, and that's when we want to get rid of them. All right, here's the thing. You need to register by October 7 so that we can get you your products. We're going to use a blend of Ayurvedic herbs and supplements to help your body get rid of these parasites. Now in the course, I'm going to give you what to eat. I'm going to give you some lifestyle suggestions, even some essential oil suggestions. So you'll have much more to go on than just the supplements for the cleanse. But we are going to use some supplements and we need to get those to you. So you need to register by October 7. I can think of no better way to start off your immune building season, boosting your immune, by getting rid of those parasites. So October 7, register by then. Let's do the cleanse together over the 17th and get rid of those parasites. All right, so why is honey a superfood for your immune system? So honey's been known for centuries to be a natural remedy. More than likely you have it in your cupboard, in your pantry. Modern science tends to back this up, what our ancestors already knew. So many times we see that they did it right, they did it well. So why are we trying to change something? So honey has antibacterial and antiviral properties in it. Honey helps fight off infection. It stimulates your immune system. It triggers the release of cytokines, and cytokines are essential in your body's defense against pathogens. So adding a little bit of honey into your day gives you the antiviral and the antibacterial properties. Next, it's very high in antioxidants. Raw honey contains antioxidants like flavonoids and polyphenols. Those protect your cells, and we need that protection in our cells. It protects them from the oxidative stress, and it helps to reduce the inflammation, which then helps support your immune system as well. The next thing honey does is it supports your gut health, right? We talked last week about the importance of that gut health and how important that is in boosting your immune system and allowing your nutrients to be absorbed into your body. But honey actually acts like a prebiotic, and it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. And since a large part of your immune system, it resides in your gut, maintaining a good, healthy bacterial presence is super crucial for your overall immunity, okay? And then the other thing is, did you ever did anybody ever tell you if you have a sore throat to drink a little tea with lemon and a spoonful of honey? Well, there's a very good reason for that, because honey actually naturally coats the throat and has this anti-inflammatory property to it. So it makes it a perfect remedy for colds and coughs and sore throats and all of that. So honey, you do want raw, unpasteurized honey as because that actually retains all the natural enzymes in it. Okay, so look for that raw, natural, unfiltered honey. You get those raw enzymes, you get the vitamins, the minerals. That's all stuff that the pasteurization would actually destroy. Okay, so let's talk about garlic. It's not just a kitchen staple. It's an immune system superhero, all right? If you could smell the fragrance right now, it's unbelievable. It's very strong garlic. I chose this garlic. I went to Natural Grocers and I wanted to make sure I got organic garlic, and they had a beautiful array of organic garlic there. And I've been prepping this just for our time together. So what makes garlic a superhero? First, it's rich in allicin. Now, when garlic is crushed or chopped, and I've been crushing and chopping some of it, it releases this allicin. And allicin is a compound. It's a strong antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal property. And this makes the garlic a natural fighter against those illnesses, like the flu or the common cold. So again, I've spent time chopping it up and crushing it so that I could have that released, okay? The next thing that garlic does is it it boosts your T cell production. So it stimulates the immune system to produce more T cells. And T cells are what actually helps fight off those infections. And garlic has amazing health benefits for your heart, all right? So really good a way garlic can lower your blood pressure for those of you that have high blood pressure, lowers your cholesterol for those of you that have high cholesterol. It prevents your blood from clotting, and it supports just your overall health, keeping your immune system fighting and nice and strong so you can fight off those colds and viruses. So when you combine the two, when you combine honey and when you combine garlic, you get this amazing immune boosting superpower, okay? And they're amplified. So there's some synergistic effects because honey and garlic, they both have the antiviral, the antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties. And together they form this powerful duo that helps your body to fight off infections and reduce inflammation and just support your overall health function. All right, so we're going to combine those. Then what's going to happen is when you do this at home, you're going to see that fermentation happens. Now, by fermenting the garlic in the honey, we actually enhance these effects. All right, so that's where the magic happens, is in the fermentation process. It does mellow the strong flavor of the garlic. So when you do eat one of the garlic cloves, it makes it easier to eat. It's easier on your body to absorb all of those nutrients, but also the fermented garlic is going to be loaded with probiotics, which support your gut health. And remember, a healthy gut, a healthy immune system. This is the essential part of having a strong immune system. All right, so let's make this happen together. So the first thing you want to do is, and I got about 2 big garlic cloves, and you do want to make sure, like I mentioned, that you're crushing the garlic. And if it's too big, you want to cut it. So I had some really big pieces here. I did cut those. Some of these smaller ones, I mean, think about this. You're going to be taking and eating a garlic clove, especially if you find that you're getting sick, or if you've been around somebody that is sick, or just even daily to help build that immune system. So make sure that they are in bite sizes. This one's a little big. I probably want to cut this one up just a little bit because it would be kind of a big bite of garlic to take. All right, so again, you just crush them up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put them inside of the jar. All right, so I have just a pint jar here, and I'm going to stick them inside. My hands are getting nice and garlicky smelling. I'm sure all my loved ones, my husband will love that smell on me when I go to caress his face this evening. I know, gag, right? But I do, because I really love him. He's my best friend. Okay, so I got this in here. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to add about a cup and a half of raw unpasteurized honey. Now, really what we want is to cover the honey or the garlic. So we're just gonna kind of drizzle this down and allow it to go. Now, I might need a little spoon here. We'll see if I can use my knife and stir some things around in here. But we just want to cover that honey up. Okay, so I'll keep pouring because you can see I have a lot of honey that is not, or I have a lot of garlic that is not covered yet. Okay, so pour that honey over there. So like I said, the fermentation is really where that magic is going to happen. And so let's try to push some of this honey down. Oh, it smells so good. You have to let me know if you love honey. Maybe you love garlic. Maybe you eat garlic raw. Let me know in the comments if you're one of those that eat garlic raw already. Garlic is also great parasite fighting food. So really a lot of awesome health benefits for garlic. Okay, so looks like I'm about got it all down there. So if you notice that in this process, your garlic cloves end up turning color, like a blue or a green, something along that line, I'm going to add just a little bit more because I have a little bit at the bottom here still, and going to allow this to really all sink in and make sure everything is really covered. Okay, that should be good. So if your garlic ends up turning blue or green in this fermentation process, that's okay, because that just means that it's a normal reaction that happens in fermentation, and it's completely safe to eat. All right, so then all you're gonna do is you're gonna just seal this up. All right, seal it up, and then you're gonna put it in a cool, dark place, cupboard maybe, or set it on your counter. But what you wanna do, so you're gonna let this ferment, because that, again, that's where the magic's gonna happen. And so what you'll do is every day for the next week, you're gonna go in and you're gonna open the jar to release the gas that's building up inside during this fermentation process. It's called burping the jar daily. That's what you wanna do. So you open it up, then you close the lid back up again nice and tight. You give the jar a gentle turn, and then you set it back in. So every day you're gonna do this process. What you want is you wanna look for the bubbles. So after a few days, you're gonna start to see bubbles forming inside of here. And when that happens, that means the fermenting is happening. And that's what we want. Remember, that's the magic to this whole process. This process is going to take about 2 weeks to maybe 2 to 4 weeks. So, but you can start using the mixture after a week. So if in a week, you start to feel something coming on, you know you ate too much sugar, your diet hasn't been great, stress levels high, maybe you know you got parasites, whatever it is, you can start taking it. But it's going to be at its best benefit in about 2 to 4 weeks, okay? So here's what you're going to do. This is how you're going to use this so that it helps boost your immune system. Every day, you're going to want to take a clove of garlic and eat that clove of garlic. Remember, the honey has caused the taste not to be quite as strong, but the fermentation has made it powerfully wonderful for your immune system. And then you take a spoonful of honey. Now you can take and put that honey into some tea, some hot water, just take a spoonful of honey, right? You can also use your honey in cooking. You can drizzle it over some roasted vegetables. Doesn't that sound lovely? Ah, a beautiful array of colorful roasted vegetables with a little honey drizzled over. I think that sounds perfect. So you're going to find that doing this is going to help you to boost your immune system. It's going to strengthen your immune system. Regularly consuming this, and the great thing is it was super easy. You saw me do it. All you need is the ingredients, and then put it together. If you run out of this jar before the winter is over, and take a daily dose of it. It's going to help your heart. It's going to help your immune system. It's going to be a nice anti-inflammatory for you, and it tastes pretty good. So that's it. By making the simple honey garlic mixture, you're doing something for your body, for your immune system, for your family. All of you who are parents out there, what a great way to be able to help build your kids' immune system as well. So I encourage you this week to make your honey garlic concoction and start getting it ready to help you boost your immune system each day. Next week, we're going to talk about some nutrient-dense foods and some of the foods that help build your immune system. So make sure to tune in. Once again, get your parasite, let us know that you're going to be a part of the full moon cleanse by October 7th. That's coming up, so you don't want to miss out. That's a really key way that you're going to be able to help boost your immune system. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Bye. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'm Dr.